our main healers was playing his undergeared disc priest that he had just made, and then I asked him to switch to holy or back to his main since we're on Ashvane now, and then he was like, "How about you just pug another person?" And then that's when like there was like a little fight, and then it was just kind of like we're just kind of done.
Yeah.
What's this about Ashvane?
It was whenever DBA broke up in Eternal
You mean
Palace.
ass vein?
I mean, all I saw was the fucking boss's crotch in my face for most of that fucking fight. I'm just like, okay, am I at 2 stacks yet? Okay, I am good.
I was playing H-Pal at that time. It was mega fun.
I was a prop paladin for Eternal Palace in Nyalotha. And Nozala was my favoriteest healer
Yeah.
until she taunted Ashara.
Killed it.
Yeah, but you made me freak out.
Sometimes you need
I
that
think I
blood
talked to her
pumping.
the next week too, didn't I?
You only taunted her the one time.
I taunted her in LFR. That's what I did.
Yeah, because you didn't do it to me again, or else you would have got hell. In the best way, of course.
How was y'all's weekend?
What is this?
It's good, man.
Heck yeah. Got a new update. Apparently, they were miners that robbed that place. So that's
Ooh.
cool.
Okay, so first, just in general, the boss.
Like gold miners?
Yeah. Yep.
I do spread out CDs a little bit. Note that I have 4 2-minute classes. Affliction, not that straightforward. We have a few 5.
I'm not really sure how a GPU would rob something.
They're not very strict. Moonkin cooldowns don't really matter as much for
You guys should punish yourself for those terrible jokes. That is just awful.
The DK isn't playing Frost, he's playing Holy. So there's not a lot of 2-minute bursts in the group. The only 2-minute
Hello.
burst in the group is
Hello.
The
Hello.
right? So what I did was I had myself and 2 of the hunters.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Pretty good.
I found out the people or they
Working on something off screen.
that robbed the shop were minors, like underage.
Nice.
Yeah. So federally, they won't be charged, which is
Like-
pretty upsetting.
Like the kind that get us coal to put in our cars?
Oh
or
my
like
god, you guys with your... It's not even a dad joke at this point. Like, it's that bad.
I feel like
Wow.
if you're a miner and you rob a gun store, like that, you
Right,
should
you've
probably
just
go
now
to jail.
boosted
Like,
yourself to of age now.
Yeah, seriously. It's one thing if you're stealing fucking some Gap jeans or something. but-
Yeah, like a fucking box of Tic Tacs from 7-Eleven
Yeah.
or something.
Well, the
People-
biggest thing was, yeah, they stole guns and stuff, but what they didn't realize is they also stole some NFA items, like suppressors and shit, that are class 3, and that takes it to a whole nother level.
So what you're saying is that gangs can recruit minors to do
Yeah, to
Jobs
never go
for
to
them.
federal prison, yep.
God, someone had already zoned in.
Got it.
it.
That was my fault. I was on auto run.
Fucking pillow.
We need to reform.
Bro, why didn't you just extend it like forever ago?
What if that happens? Couldn't they
Good point.
do
Whisper me.
conspiracy on the adults that send minors in?
Good, if you could catch the adults.
I mean, they're minors. You just look at their phone records with, of course, their parents. But I don't.
I mean,
Well, in that kind of system, I'm sure they're using burner phones.
well, there's that, and there's no real hard evidence to track who they talked to and who made them go rob
I
a
mean,
gun
if
store.
they're minors in this day and age, I mean, social media is probably the first look.
True.
Sorry,
I don't
what's
know.
happening?
Like I said,
Often.
I just hope they burn. So.
Especially if they stole it for the intent to sell.
Mhm.
On a different note, if you would like to go check out the timestamp of the video that I posted in DVA Raid, I would appreciate that.
it goes over the second intermission in quite a bit of detail and the flow of it.
It's all about the flow, yo.
That's what I was just doing.
Yeah, I was deafened and I
Yeah,
saw
I
her-
was deafened too watching it.
What's happening?
You remove all difficulty of different combinations and everything. So I'll also leave a link to this full kill VOD in the description if you guys want to watch it, just without my commentating over it, just listening to my rereading. I'll do that. I'm just letting you know why I made the decisions I made.
God damn.
So this Goliath, we just hit 100 to 0. Here's how the phase works. I'll say it, and then you'll watch it. You kill this Goliath 100 to 0. You do 2 eruptions from right now. So not this next eruption, but the eruption after it we AoE. So AoEing in 25 seconds, 2 minutes will be up. So it's an easy AoE. Again, this isn't as important because they nerfed it, but you get enough ads there. You get 90 energy there, and then you just have to you get 90 energy in the flow, or into Renethal. You do another eruption. You soak crystallize. You do another eruption, and then after that eruption, you kill the last ad and you walk to the side. It takes a while, but it's like you could basically AFK. There's almost no way to fuck it up, and you're allowing your 2 minutes to come up for lust in the last phase, so you don't have to see as many mechanics. You could push the phase faster. There's absolutely no point. Your 2 minutes will just come up at the end of lust instead of. So it's like important for timing and really easy. So now that I told you about it, I will go with it here. So this eruption, if you have high
Are we good to go in?
Yes, you are. Oh, I might have already started it accidentally.
No, you're good.
Sorry? Did I?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. I literally was just on autopilot, sorry. God damn, my fucking washing machine is just popping off, dude. Yeah, so if you were here, we're not here when I called it out, please try to watch the section of the video. We're going to be running the same comp that we had on Sunday. We're really close here. Like the second intermission, if we do it that way, it's very methodical. It's very, let's get this bread. Yeah. Let's punch this thing right in the dick. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah, dick punches.
Start grabbing Vantis. If you don't have any pots, grab a stack of pots. You should have pot today though. It's literally pot day. found it kind of interesting how they used spirit links in that video, but I don't totally think it's necessary to do that. I hope we're ready to pull, by the way, because we have started it.
Two, one.
It's a Roger Dodger 10-4.
Can't even bubble in time.
True.
Where this mic is still showing is open to me.
Same.
Today I learned you can't put a raid marker down while resurrecting. Okay, so everyone saw the second intermission sauce, right? We basically just wait until there's 5 or 6 Goliaths, commandos grouped up, and I saw the video posted on doing that for the first one. Gonna be honest, not in love with it, but yeah, there's not much more to that discussion. I'm not in love with it. I think we could try it if we were like having troubles getting out of the phase 1 intermission, but I don't really think that we are.
Usually you get to know something before you start to love it.
Settle down. Settle the funk down, dude. But yeah, the second one is really all around timings for the eruption. We want to kind of push the Goliath right around when the first, like push it to around 40%, do the eruption, kill it. Actually, they might have just nuked it before the eruption went off. They had pretty decent DPS, even though he says in the video they don't, but the logs say otherwise. Yeah, and then we just group the commandos, we do one more eruption, and then we AoE. So the timing is that we don't AoE until the second eruption has been dealt with. We soak crystallize, and then we just go apeshit on commandos.
Are we planning to do a similar sort of grouping with the first intermission?
No.
Okay.
I do not have a flask, so if anyone has an extra, I would love it.
I have one. Oh, I missed the cauldron?
Yeah.
You can open trade with Whale. I've got an extra flask because I accidentally used a personal flask.
If you can find you among the bears.
I'm good, Koreans, thanks. Whale's got the boy covered.
Who else needed a flask?
Buddy, Stray Dog needs one.
Sorry, I don't know anyone the name of Stray Dog.
you will.
It's not ominous.
Oh, I need new talents.
Underwear or Hellstones?
So essentially, in the second intermission, we do four eruptions. So what we do is we
Vantis, yeah.
we do eruption number 1 while we're DPSing the Goliath. We kill the Goliath. Then we do eruption number 2. Then we AoE. We do eruption number 3. Then we kill. Well, we get one commando low. So we're only DPSing one commando. Then we do eruption number 4, and then we dunk. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep.
Okay. First, we got to get there. So let's focus on that. We should be pushing Grishal before the second set of, or the third set of skirmishers. We got to try to get to that DPS profile. Part of that is going to be position of eruptions. Part of that is going to be trying to get a little bit more uptime during seismic upheavals. And part of that is just going to be, you know,
so
killing the Goliaths. Then there's some interesting DPS mechanics around skirmishers in the last phase. We basically don't AoE skirmishers when we get to the bosses in the last phase, but let's get there before we get ahead of ourselves.
Mechanics, nice.
We want to try to, yeah. Let's start the night off strong. Everyone's ready, by the way.
Raid of bears.
We're barely ready.
It's just reason point you can kill an entire raid with druids.
What's you know how different groups of animals have like certain names, like pot of whales? What is a gathering of bears called?
A pack.
Gay club.
Bear pack.
A grizzly.
A den.
San Francisco.
A gay club.
Hell yeah.
Chicago Bears.
I literally forgot everything about this fight.
It's fine. We're nuking
Goliath.
Goliath.
There we go. Yeah.
We're nuking Goliath. Wickeds.
Count the boss back. There we go.
Got 2 stacks there. I got 3. That's pretty slick. People can't go so far to the side. Should not be going past the boss. It's all good. We recovered.
Muscle memory kicked in.
Kill Goliath. See how that person did it? Pillow didn't move past the boss. Like, no closer to Renethal than the boss is. That's how it's done. We're nuking Goliath.
Innovate project.
Don't dispel yet. Kill eyes after this Wicked Blade. Sorry. Okay. We can get him up after this. We dispel once the barrier goes down.
That's my bad.
It's all good, man. We're gonna have to do a Wicked Blade here. We do sauce and VMD.
Going now.
We're just melting this Goliath and ignoring all the commandos, right?
We're AoEing once the commandos get to us. Correct.
Sauce on Goliath.
So we would AoE now. We get out with that. We grip salmon in. What's it? Yeah, good job. We gotta pick up that orb. Someone.
Prague.
Prague dunk.
Spark.
I'm dispelling habit.
Shield.
Artorias.
New shield.
Spark.
Does revenge
Spelling
have
Meriden.
assist?
Nope. The ERT note isn't up either.
It is.
Oh, then weird.
Prague.
I'm dispelling Metrium.
Shield.
Prague, you got a dunk.
Meriden.
Wicked Blades. We stop.
Shield.
Stop damage after this. Stop damage. Okay, you guys were way too close to each other. We soak this.
Whoa.
Yeah, Nizala just died middle of it because she had 6 stacks.
Also, the one that we soaked, you have to bring that closer to green, so Nozal's not running across the fucking.
Yeah, we
state
had it
to get
been
into
placed on purple.
I forgot that I was gonna try to grip her, so I'll remember that now. Also, we need a person that's gonna mark skull again.
Yeah, I had Revenge with assist and I forgot we reformed.
Can you push the note again? Because I'm showing the one from last night's Hungering Kill.
Oh yeah, how far did FNF get last time?
We got the first 3 down.
Nice.
Yeah. Don got
Okay.
some gear on his monk. I got some gear on my warlock.
I'll take blame for that wipe because I turned everyone into a bear.
Yeah, I can't function as a bear. I had to click it off.
I noticed throughout people were slowly not being a bear.
Lower somehow.
Okay, so first intermission, we're still popping coolies when the Goliath is around 50 to 40%, getting it low, pushing it. There should be around 2 or 3 commandos up at that time. We want to try to burst those shields together as well. So that's just generally when we start AoEing. Everyone's ready.
God, I'm burping up Chinese.
5.
Sounds fun.
3, 2, 1.
Wicked Blades. The boss is a little further away from the wall than it usually is. But it's not a problem for right now.
Actually not. It's closer. I usually set her across from green.
MDing. That was the latest MD of our generation.
It went off early and I got stunned.
Get him up. Wrong Goliath here.
Great proc champ.
Wicked Blades. Clear your bleeds. Mass. Stand in the sauce. Good job. Wickeds, get out. Tenenbaum, can you intervene me?
Going now.
Crystallize, get out. Just dead.
Oh boy.
Okay. And then they think you got hit by the crystallize.
Yeah. It was like
Okay.
between green and purple.
Let's wipe it.
I just moved to get out of the way of the sauce and clipped the edge of the crystallize.
All right, let's focus up. Should not be dying in this phase. Everyone is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump on blades. Kind of monkey interrupt me. Huge up live here.
The innervate proc.
Do not dispel. Clear your bleeds here. Get in. Fuck me, dude. Get him up. Guys, if you have heart rend and you're gonna die, like pop anything.
I used defensives and health stun.
Alright.
Going now.
We're AoE now. Oh, Wickeds, get out. Sauce, care. Crystallize, get out.
Mirrodin.
We're gripping free link. Airden, you might take a lot of damage here because you had both.
Slamson.
Wow, it taunted it after you and it ran back
Stalling
afterwards.
myself.
Got
Trying
my
to get
trim.
more dispels up.
Lex. Artorias.
Spelling Crayons. We're only killing one more after Skull. We're holding until after Crystallize.
Tenenbaum.
Okay, never mind. Just kill this shell. Do not DPS any more commandos. Do not DPS. Press escape.
Does all
move.
Get this.
We're soaking. And we're moving.
5 seconds. Thing.
Yeah, you gotta dunk now. You just gotta do it. Gotta pop personals.
Dispelling Slamson. Or not.
You got meleeed by the boss. I'm dispelling Freelink.
I got Slamson.
I'm dispelling Habit. People just didn't soak there. It's unfortunate. Stack up. Let's keep it going. We just want to be in a line here. We don't have to be perfectly stacked. Yeah, we can die. I honestly thought our positioning was not too bad there. Like, we don't have to be perfectly stacked. We just have to be in a line. I think that was just slow reaction time that we lost 4 people to.
We need to be more middle.
I think the slow the boss does one out because that's what got me.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. I think the ads do the slow, by the way, not the boss.
Well, I don't know what does it, but I got slow.
It's Gashal.
Yeah, the problem with using a speed boost there is if we do it, then people run way the fuck ahead because they don't know how to control their characters. But it does suck. Okay, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Oh, this is my bad.
Wicked number 1 and 3. Crystallize coming up. Wipe it. You moved at the last second and moved on top of me. That's unfortunate.
So who all partook today?
I wish I did.
Oh, I used to
Partake
still
every
spawn
day.
Bosses were still alive. Oh, they didn't kill me. Interesting.
If I was capable of raiding properly after having partaken, I would have. However, no.
Everyone's ready. Let's do it up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wickeds. 10 1 Peter maybe when you have a chance. Huge on Goliath here.
Innovate Broad Chat.
Wickeds get out. Gotta be in this if you're clearing. We're all good here. Only one of us died. Right. Get him up. Wicked Blade's gonna happen.
She's gonna be moving when she does it.
Our goal is to be closer to nipple than
Dispelling.
That's good. Right wing now. Grip. Nice.
Prague.
Careful.
Spark.
Do we not have a Warlock portal down? Okay, you just walked the whole way.
Bairden.
Spark again. I'm dispelling.
Bairden.
Lie. Careful not to dispel raid.
Spark.
No more AoE. We're just
No
single target.
more. No more. Yeah, we're doing waiting till after crystallize. We're not killing till after crystallize. Salmon, you're dunking after this. Salmon dunk. Kill final dude. Watch out for sauce. Wicked blades. I'm dispelling habit. No, I'm dispelling Nemios. Sorry. Relink. Bad. Don't dunk yet. We move.
That's me, right?
Yep.
I wish I had a roll like that.
Dunk now. Spelling habit. We can get Spark up in 28 seconds. Make sure we clear our bleeds here. Blades. 10 of them, can you interrupt me once you're done doing your sauce? Option. Stack. Stacking.
Lay.
Kill Goliath. Good blades.
Innovate proc champ.
Clear your bleeds. Stacking.
Lay.
Gonna be
Up on star.
Lay.
Wicked blades. Eruption again. Timings are so fucking off. We do crystallize here.
Someone's gonna need to get diamond.
Yeah, it's wipe. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, that Goliath was at 5 stacks.
That was our third Goliath, wasn't it?
No, that was the second. I don't think we
It was
got the
second.
second one.
Oh, we just pushed the boss to 70% that slowly. Okay. Fair. Yeah, because that was the third set of skirmish. Like, that was our fourth set of skirms there. We want to prio boss in that phase. Boss and Goliath. Skirmishers are not. In fact, we want to try to like slow down on the skirmishers because we don't want them to overlap with seismic upheavals.
I think we could still have the boss closer to the middle. I think
Agree.
the idea is that the eruptions are supposed to be equal distance from all the eruptions.
Agree. Yeah.
I also thought that yes, like on Sunday we worked out that we flop the ad prio for that phase so that like we need to kill the skirmishers quickly so we don't end up with them phasing in the middle of
We might
Yeah,
have.
that's what I thought it was too.
It's fine. We're gonna pry out the boss because we want to try to get the boss pushed before the third set. Still, that's still our DPS metric that we want to hit. It's challenging because if you push the skirmishers to a 3-stack during an upheaval with passive AoE, then you're fucked. But I think if we can avoid that altogether and just kill the skirmishers, you know, during downtime from seismic, then that's ideal. was a much better intermission, first intermission though. Everyone's ready.
Can we get battle shout?
Yeah. That we can, and I can get a food buff.
Nice.
Alright, let's set it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wicked's in 3.
I'm tanking Goliath.
Crystallize. We're pumping Goliath here.
Anyway, punch you.
We can probably barrier MD these. Fuck it. Just hold. I'm spelling Korean, single target. Never mind, someone else did. Wicked's care.
She'll be moving.
Sauce, then MD.
Spelling now.
Get him up. What killed you there?
The sauce.
Care. Care for sauce. Get out. We're gripping spark. Kind of monkey or maybe when you have some downtime.
Slamson. Frog. Salmon.
Spelling myself.
Got salmon.
Erden. Salmon.
Spelling Desire.
Spark.
After this one we stop until after the crystallize. Soak.
Lie.
Lie dunk. We kill one more. Kill skull. Skull only. Spelling free link.
Got
Blades get out. We move. Take that. And dunk. I'm spelling Nimios after this. Clear our bleeds. Soak. Get out. Nice job. Stack.
You're right, champ.
Ready to clear your bleeds. Eruptions, get out. Stack.
We gotta clean up the placement on those a little bit. They're cheating on top of each other.
I'm linking. I'm linking. Seismic. We have 3 skirms low. Ready for next. Looks like it's gonna be eruption. Yeah. We're way too far away from the middle of the room.
Left.
I'll reposition after this.
Gotta kill the Goliath here. Do we have a link that we can use to try to top our tanks?
What's going on with that eruption?
We couldn't get to the marker in time.
You can't get to the marker when you're on top of Renethal.
Someone's gonna need to get diamond. I'm dead.
Good start.
We had good boss damage there. Well, decent.
Got to the intermission.
Yep.
So right there in the intermission, as soon as it starts, in the video they had him leaning more towards skull cross
The
side.
boss goes to skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And then the commandos and Goliath just go kind of like near the moon and triangle marker.
All right.
Am I dispelling in phase 2?
There's no heart rend in phase 2, is there? Is there? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should coordinate masses for sure.
When I say phase 2, I mean when we're fighting Grishal.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, absolutely. We should be. We should be. There's no real need to link on the crystallizes in phase 2, honestly. It's pretty easy to just flat soak them.
Is there heart rend in that phase?
I don't
think there is.
so. I'm gonna be honest, it did not feel like there was heart rend in that phase, but
I'm like 90% sure that
There isn't.
I think only Call casts heart rend.
She absolutely only costs it.
Blah, blah, blah.
What?
It is not showing up in her abilities list.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I was like, someone's trolling me if there's a heart rend in the Grishal phase, because I didn't dispel it all.
We are damn good at dealing with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lex, you're probably thinking as soon as she transitioned, she had cast one before he came down.
No, I was team she doesn't cast heart rend. Someone else asked about dispelling.
I said Lex instead of lie, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think we did get one. I think it was right when we were transitioning.
Right when
into
she transitioned, she had
Grishal.
cast one.
Yeah, we did most of the single target spells there. That's fine. We only had Free Link going into when Gershal was up, or maybe it was Nemios.
It was me,
The
Nemios.
Moonkins are all the same to me, honestly.
Thanks.
Wow.
One of them doesn't have a trinket, but
Yeah.
other than that, they're all the same. Everyone's ready. That was a really good pull. Let's try and replicate that. We gotta position the boss a little bit better. We gotta do upheavals a little bit better.
Also, I don't know if the tanks are charging or using the what is it? The bear interrupt thing, but you can use that to get back to the boss for every stone fist.
That's what I've been doing.
3, 2, 1.
He just ends up in a weird place once we get all the wins.
Wicked's in 3. Crystallize, clear your bleeds. Get out, the Wicked.
Innovate proc chat.
Clear your bleeds. Good job. Wicked's our DPS is much more solid this pull. That's also good. What is that Night Fox Fae doing? We MD here.
Spelling now. Innovate proc chat.
Sauce, care. Get that out. We're gripping revenge.
Uber.
Can you iterate me, Tenenbaum? Watch out for sauce here.
Desile.
There's one on the ground as well.
Spark.
I'm spelling myself.
Tenenbaum.
Got Free Link.
You got a back to back.
Tenenbaum.
Get out with Wickeds. Don't follow them.
Meriden.
I want to
Just
drop
single
token
target.
here. Nice. Well, yeah, don't push after
Get
this.
rid of
Don't
the
push after
soak.
this. We're doing crystallize. No pushing.
Spark.
We're also good.
Do I dunk it?
No. Yeah, after this. Yeah, done.
Spark should.
Yes.
Still need one more.
Wicked Blade, bosses in the raid, care. Yeah, we need to kill
Kill
Skull.
skull, kill skull.
I'm spelling Tenenbaum.
Stop DPS.
Spark took it, even though he has a heart rend. And a shit ton of move. Okay, or just dunk. Alright. Spelling Meriden. We're clearing our bleeds here.
This positioning looks good.
Terrible. option.
I think he could probably still go a little closer towards the center of the room.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Innervate prog
Fair
chain.
enough.
I'll do it now. It's 2 stacks.
Up people.
Right.
We're killing Goliath here. Goliath killed our hunter. We can get him up. Clear your bleeds. Clear your bleeds. Big
The
important. here.
skirmishers are gonna start blowing. Kill him. Kill Skull.
Soaks. It's gonna be a blade clear here. Beyond Goliath. Oh, it's up people, sorry. Alright. We're close. We are close. Take your blades. Our damage really teeters off on that first Goliath, right around that. First seismic. It just lives forever.
I think we might need to try to assign DPS to like push individual skirmishers to make sure we're never just like triple gusting.
Yeah, we could do that. We could have, well, they automatically get marked. We could just have all our melee go onto the skull. But I mean, focusing the skull is going to force us to not push the boss before the third set of skirms.
I mean, it all has to die in the same amount of time, right? So if the skirms die faster, it's just more focus on the boss for more time. Only thing it hurts is funnel damagers.
It also hurts the boss positioning because if we get 3 wins, I can't keep them in the center.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about how to avoid the wins, right?
Just how to avoid having 3 at once, and I think just prioing in spawn order, just go Skull X blue until they're dead.
Right.
Right. That's
Freelink is in agreement with that.
I was arguing for
yeah,
that.
No, we're saying the same
Well,
thing.
that's what we were already doing with them, though, since it's in
No.
the...
It's definitely not.
No, we're
Lex was
cleaning them, for sure.
Lex was having us push the boss in order to make sure that we put enough damage on the boss that we get out of the phase fast enough to not get the third set of skirmishers. Freelink's
That's
argument
the
was
metric we want to hit. Yeah.
exactly, and Freelink's argument was if everybody switches to the skirmishers and just blitzes the shit out of them like they're supposed to in that situation, it's still the same amount of DPS uptime because eventually everything's going to take the same amount of damage over the course of that time anyway. So they're switching, making sure that they die so that we don't get gusted around and then switch back to the boss. We should still be able to get there without the third one happening.
It'll probably be a net DPS increase.
If anything, it'll help our pacing because it'll delay the spawn of the second Goliath, because the skirmisher spawn is time-based, but we have control over when the Goliath spawns. So if we're focusing skirmishers down, we won't have as much clutter. Because right then, when we had the second Goliath spawn, we still had 3 skirmishers up. So then we had Goliath, second Goliath, and 3 skirmishers, and the boss.
So this might be a crazy suggestion, since I don't play DPS, yell at me if it is, but I think the big issue is that if we are AoEing these guys instead of single targeting them, there will definitely be a point when people need to stop AoEing and switch to whatever single target rotation they've got, because like there needs to be a priority. This thing needs to absolutely die right now. And if people don't switch over and are still doing any sort of like cleave AoE rotation, they're going to bring the other ones that we're trying to literally not get into that 30% range, into that 30% range while they are trying to prioritize down the first boss, or the skirmisher that we need to kill. And so I don't know if there just needs to be someone paying attention to be like absolutely mandating that people switch to single, like whatever they do that does not hit other mobs. I don't know if this is a question of the fact that we've got a bunch of boomies and a lot of this stuff is just there are dots on things.
Yeah, I think a lot of what you're seeing is uncontrollable cleave damage going
cool.
on.
That's fair.
So I mean, unless they're not going to hit those spells, you're going to have it happening.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I thought that
And I
might be
mean,
what was happening, but
there's
better ask than not.
definitely, like, okay, I'm going to give you an example for me. As soon as one of those gets low, I'm obviously on that one, kill-shotting it to try to push it down and get it gone. So you have those of us that are doing things like that too.
Okay. Thanks for the explanation.
I'm not sure why in the second intermission or in the second phase, Grishal phase, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you would ever use an AoE cooldown without a Goliath up. I like. Also, the damage doesn't work if you use your cooldowns all on the skirmishers and you get a few seconds more uptime on the boss, that it's a super huge increase on the boss. That's not, it's not like some linear, like that's how it works. I definitely don't think that using AoE cooldowns without a Goliath up is advantageous on this fight at any point when bosses are alive. I don't. I just can't, like, I can't visualize how that helps us. Especially if, you know, we get a seismic upheaval during a Goliath and our tanks are literally getting pounded while we have a Goliath staying alive at 4 stacks for 25 fucking seconds. That's high risk for us as well.
Definitely one of those fun moments where, like, I think that people are underappreciating how insanely like problematic those Goliaths are, because there are other things that are killing us. But as soon as we get those other things right and people have the Goliaths up for too long, we're just dead because no one gets healed ever.
Yeah. So for the first Goliath in the second phase, we have CA Convoke back up, and then we're using Combusts. Is meta back up by that point?
That first Goliath is dying very quickly. It's the second Goliath that is troublesome.
That's a lie. I'm ready.
Okay, everyone's ready.
Yeah, so if we flip, we should have Wild Spirits, me and Dosiah, Combust, and Meta back for the second Goliath. Because if we're just flip-flopping for that phase.
Yeah, we're flip-flopping, but I'm just curious if meta is back up or not. Probably use meta on the first Goliath.
Is the second Goliath problematic because there's too many other things that are going on at the same time?
That's what I think.
Problematic because we're getting pushed around to Namek. We just need to stagger the skirmishers better in the second phase instead of just fucking them. Like if we're gonna choose to AoE them, they have to die. They can't just sit at 10% health, which is what's been happening. Everyone's ready. Let's have our melee like prio targeting the skull for a few seconds for sure. Hopefully that'll offset it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, boss damage is still quite relevant in that phase, so. Job on the blades. We're huge on Goliath here. Ten of them, you know, rate me.
You make proc chant too?
Get out with blades. Ready to clear. Soak. Yeah, we dispel here. get out. Don't run in a line. You'll hit each other.
Dispelling.
Watch out for
Innervate-
sauce.
Innervate proc champ.
It's you, Freelink. Wicked Blades, get out. Ready to grip Sparky. Grip Sparky now.
Meriden.
Meriden, you have pop personal. You have both Goliath Orb and the other orb.
Whale.
We're going to go
Spelling Uber.
Metrium.
I got the side.
Double shell.
Kids. Someone just stood in the raid. Sick.
No, that was one of the shells popping, I think.
Yeah, that was a shell.
You are right.
We got double shell.
I think we got double shell.
Yeah,
Or
we
two
did.
shells?
Yeah.
It's only good to get double shell in Mario Kart.
Triple shell is only good in Demolition Man.
Oh, hey, there's still an orb up. We can start the fight with one if we want. That's got to give us some damage, right?
God, I wish.
Just gotta phase it in 10 seconds easier.
Alright, let's do one more. Take a quick break after that.
Just grabbing food buff real quick. Could the hunters please check their misdirection macros? I feel like some of the commandos are getting misdirected to Nizala.
They aren't. I can confirm
No,
that.
they are definitely like that first one way out. I go out there, I misdirect it to you, and I start hitting it, and it seriously just looks at her and starts running. And I'm like, I have it set to you. It freaking kills me every time.
It might partially be because of Convoke there, so I will hold off until you have them all.
That could be it, maybe.
Can we battle shout, please? Thank you.
Can we all be smarter, please?
No.
Damn. That's why I failed psychology.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wickeds. Let's get them out. Clear your bleeds. Get out.
Innervate proc champ.
Finish the Goliath. NVMD.
Give many use defenses here.
Okay. Sauce, care. We MD.
Spelling.
Sauce. Get ready to grip free link.
Uber.
Wicked Blades, get out.
Salmon. Artorias.
Get ready for
Meriden.
Sauce, potentially. I am dispelling Frog.
Salmon.
I'm dispelling Slamson. Wicked Blades, get out. We're soaking next. Kill Skull, then stop. Kill Skull, then stop.
We're just chilling.
Soaks, we chill here.
Slamson.
Careful, Wicked Blade potentially in the raid. I'm dispelling Revenge.
Move.
Kill Skull. And move.
Dunk.
Dunk yet. Don't dunk yet.
Dunk.
Now. Dunk now. You guys gotta be careful dispelling with, like, no calls there. Did we have
were
Wicked
too
Blade
slow.
there?
No, that was Ick on the ground.
I couldn't see. I was trying to move.
It's fine.
We took
Get
too
pillow
long
up. Just get pillow up. Wicked Blades, get out. Corruption, get out.
We need to be
Stack.
Take him.
We can get him up. Kill Goliath.
Cryo skirms.
Stack.
Kill skull.
It's gonna be Crystallize next. The timer's fucked.
Alright. Back up on start.
Yeah.
We need to drag boss more down.
Oh, someone
Oh.
moved out.
All right, I was in it, but it didn't soak it.
Yeah, because it has a delay before it actually ticks.
Gotcha. I must have just gone out like right at the last second on accident. It's my bad.
It's all good.
I liked that intermission though. That was pretty clean.
Did you for the edge faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salem, that was better that time that Commando did not look at you at all. Like one arcane shot and it went right to Leo. Because before I was tapping it and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's possible it might have just been getting like
Hit by Convoke, yeah.
hit by Convoke with the Moonfires on the Thrashes if it's close enough.
Right. Okay.
Or all that on top of the few regrowths and rejuves that throws out.
Right. Well, I'm going to get coffee.
Oh, break time. I realized my dad got white cheddar Cheez-Its from the store. I'm living in luxury.
Those are so goddamn.
Those are the best Cheez-Its.
This is what the life of luxury is.
All right, wheel back.
Oh, I'm logging back in. I didn't have enough time to kill a Thrall boss.
I just had to go get Cheez-Its.
Nice.
Sorry, I just concussed myself on my dryer door.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
How high up in the air is your dryer?
How low was he bent over?
It's one of the ones that used to stack the dryer on top of the. It's like an ensuite.
You get stuck in it.
Pillow's gonna help me out.
Step shopping.
But actually, though, I just bucked my head. I'm good though. Sorry, that's why I was late. I think we can start heroing on Grishal as well, just to try to get out of there and see more of the fight. I don't know. I think our timings on DPSing the skirmishers is just a little bit off, and then our boss damage just comes to a halt, and it's hard to really do a deep dive into what is totally causing that. I think it starts with the not staggering the DPS and the skirmishers well enough. I think people see a skirmisher get low and they automatically want to swap targets to a higher health one, but that helps cause the problem. Uber, are you ready?
Oh, yep.
ProgChamp, are you ready?
I return.
Let's hit it.
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Hello?
No, you're supposed to say aye, Captain.
Whoosh.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Lives in a pineapple.
Lex,
and lives
don't
in
worry
a-
about it. You just hit your head. It's fine.
1.
Is this some sort of show? Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
SpongeBob.
I don't want some bullshit.
My faith in the raid leader has suddenly dropped.
Agreed.
SpongeBob is a trash tier show.
Get ready for Wicked
Wow.
Blade.
Wow.
You don't want to go too close to a... Okay, so... People are just like... I don't know if we listen throughout changes to our suggestions.
No.
I guess not.
no matter what part of the strategy we change, it will never include purposefully getting Wicked Blades
Wicked
spread onto
Blades.
the melee.
See, that's perfect. Whoever had nipple there, that's
That
exceptional.
would be your favoriteest hunter.
Exceptional level play. You don't go past the boss closer to Renethal.
Tank.
Great proc champ.
We are so slow on the Goliath. What the fuck? Are we missing damage on the boss here? Clear bleeds. Yeah, we're fucked here. We can get him up.
Did that meteor not drop?
It did.
It did.
That was the slowest I have ever seen us be on the Goliath in the last 55 pulls. And we just double splashed Wicked Blades.
I got double Wicked Blade.
Spelling
We're master
now.
spelling. Watch for sauce. We're gripping Meriden in a second.
Slams him. Meriden.
Saya, you got a dunk.
Dispelling slams him.
I like myself.
Spelling Koreans.
Salmon.
Chill on the AoE.
We want to soak before we kill more. No, well, this is fine. Ideally, we want to kill that one before we soak, but soak now.
Can I take this?
Sure.
Wicked Blades at the red.
Dispelling Prelink.
Got
Spelling
slams
slams
him.
him.
Got 10.
No,
then.
launch what?
I'm probably gonna die.
No, bro, I
Yeah,
got you.
You can dunk. You can dunk. You gotta move. You're fine to dunk. Spelling Nemios. Clear your bleeds here.
Innovate proc champ.
Stack up. We can get cranes up. I should not appear there right before the seismic, but it's fine. Okay. So
Make
these
sure
are the
we're
ones
focusing skull.
we'd need to be super fast on if we want to push first, or we can just delay and focus the boss. Job, clear your bleeds. I think we just had people not get in that. So once again, we have done the thing. That was only one stack, so it's definitely doable.
Yeah, I think we can get skull down for sure before everything gets crazy. But then like we just have to like hold off on
Yeah, should we just hold after that, or just like pure single target
I
on the
think
boss?
we can absolutely get the skirmishers down before that, to be honest. If we focus better. And like, if we are slowing on the boss, it'll delay the Goliath spawn. But that's just my opinion. I'm down for whatever.
What are we doing? You're the boss.
I would love to do an attempt where skirmishers are top prio, at least in second intermission. Or no, sorry, not second intermission. The Grishal phase.
What have we been doing?
Trying to burn the boss and the Goliath and kind of just whatever.
To clarify, I think he means burn first Goliath and first phase of skirmishers. Then when second skirmishers spawn, we focus the second set of skirmishers hard.
It's always skirms in that. It's never Goliath. Always skirms. The first, second, doesn't matter. Skirms, prio. And we have to do it in the right order, from skull to X to square. A lot of times we get this, for some reason, square goes down second, and that's not good either, because then we have 2 stacks.
We just need all DPS to pay extra close attention during the Grishal phase. Top prio is skirmishers in the spawn order Skull X Blue.
You can pretty easily live through upheaval and 1 stack of the skirmisher. It's not okay. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable.
It's definitely, I recognize being on the outside looking in, but it definitely seems like the thing that will give us the biggest rewards is making sure that all of our damage is going into the appropriate targets at the appropriate times. Almost all of our deaths, like a lot of our deaths that aren't just crazy stupid stuff, is people being in positions they're not supposed to be in because we're getting blown all over the place, or Goliath staying up too long. Just things not dying when they should, effectively. I don't know what goes into that at all, because as I pointed out, my DPS is straight garbage.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think that was a case of things not dying when they should. People just need to be able to adapt. But there's going to be moments of the fight where we have 1 wins going off with upheaval. Just play better.
Five.
We also had 2 people die to a perfectly stacked upheaval.
1.
So. That's problematic. Wickeds. We are clearing our blades. Bueno. It's gonna be Wicked Blades in 5.
Innovate Prochamp.
Wicked's in 5 again. Wickeds. Watch for sauce, boys.
Spelling now.
After the sauce. Shit. Oh. Wherever. Gripping back into Saya.
Uber. Artorias. Airden.
Watch for sauce. I'm dispelling greens.
Habit.
Spelling slams.
We're
Kinda
chilling
news.
on AoE.
Yeah.
Single targets only.
Slimes in.
Spelling Uber.
We're doing one last commando before
Artorias.
before the clear. This is our last one before clear. We clear here. So
Airden.
I'm just following Freeling.
Spelling X-ray.
Careful for wickets.
We move.
Got the Saya.
And we dunk. Now. So just spell till after. Dunk pillow. Question mark.
Holy shit, that was my fault.
Careful for potential sauce if it comes through. Yeah. Clear your bleeds.
Wait, prog champ.
Skull is focused. And then X.
The Goliath is just one-shotting our DPS players. We get two of them up. Upheaval, stack.
Take yourself.
Yeah, so if you move one way, then try to move the other way. You're gonna die every time.
Yep.
All good.
Focus skull, burn skull, and then X, and then blue.
It's gonna be a crystallize next after this eruption. I know it says seismic. Well, it might be seismic actually. Who
We're a
knows? The
little too
timer's
far
different.
up.
Yeah, it's crystallize. Got it. Seismic stack. Wickeds, get out. You're probably fucked here, Desaya. Not remind you of Turtle. Eruption. Okay.
We're way too far up north.
Yeah. I'm just getting meleeed. I got meleeed by the Goliath 3 times. It's probably a wipe. I think we should just hero maybe on that second Goliath there for the next few pulls.
Oh,
That
thank you,
was definitely
Krishan.
just bad on my part.
Okay, so we definitely need to understand who is going to be on the Goliaths in that phase.
I think both times they broke loose, that was me. I was trying to make sure that people were actually on the appropriate skirmisher targets and neglecting my other tankly duties.
Does anybody have the icon weak aura for whenever you have the orb? Because I just realized that that my icon is gone now.
The weak aura for the orbs?
Okay, so there's a the dunking.
Oh,
well, I
that
don't-
thing. The
Yeah, no,
dunking one?
No, not the dunking one. There's another week where that'll pop up an icon. If anybody has it. If not, I can go grab it again. I just realized that I don't have it for some reason anymore.
I think we need Grunishal to be right here. Actually, we can move it over here since we're only gonna be using one side of the room for the eruption. So like right here would be perfect for us.
I noticed in limits re-kills that they kind of just stack kind of close to where we had the boss originally, or the first boss originally, so we can AoE the first scrims down real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty close to the call positioning, so we're prioritizing nuking the skirmishers instead of moving a country mile. I also noticed something that limit does. So if someone wants to be the boss here, where I'm jumping. Be the boss, please. So what they do for their seismic stacks, their upheavals, is they actually start on the north side of the boss, like here. And then they move around the boss so that they end up like in an area where they're still kind of DPSing the boss instead of, by skull marker.
Kind of how we did Dark Recital.
Yeah. So the seismic stack would be perpendicular to where the tanks are instead of parallel. Does that sound like something we can do?
I like it.
Question mark?
I think we could, because I saw that in a lot of videos too when I was researching the fight. And it's going to
And
allow
then if-
melee that uptime that they're losing the other way.
The nice thing about that too is if we get a skirmisher low while that happens, you just kind of let yourself get blown, and you can keep hitting, at least ranged. Yeah.
I will emphasize this because I saw 2 people do it on that poll, and they know who they are. If you get the red arrow that says to go left, and you are not a target of seismic upheaval, but you have already taken a step to the right, continue to go right, or you will die.
That only applies if you have that left arrow.
Yeah.
If you have the right arrow and you go to the
Otherwise-
left, you're
Yeah.
gonna fuck over everyone else that's sitting there on the left.
Hey, honestly, when in doubt, just go right. Like, if you
Yeah.
don't know where to go, just go right. Go with the group.
If it goes the other direction too, where you're on the right arrow and you accidentally go left, immediately move towards the gargoyles too. Just take a part of the map that no one else is in and make that your part of the map for now. Also, so you don't just try to walk back to the right and kill yourself on somebody else's eruption.
Can we get lock rocks? The consequences of moving one way and then the other when seismic upheaval is going out are very severe. Let's hit it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lines, clear blades.
Activate proc champ.
Wickeds, get out. You can take that. It's free. Empty here. Nice. Good job. Wickets.
Spelling now.
Sounds good. Sauce, care. Let's get out. We're gripping Slamson back in. Meriden Dunk after that. Might have to pop a personal here. Artorias.
Spark.
I'm dispelling pillow.
Tenenbaum.
Spelling revenge.
Got Meriden.
Probably only want to have 2 of those out, really, realistically. Watch for sauce.
Tenenbaum.
Spelling lie.
Whale.
Well, we're stopping DPS on commandos after this. We're doing crystallize. Kill low commando. Watch for sauce. Dispelling Nemios.
Spelling
Got
silence.
lie.
Move.
Wicked Blades, care. And we move. Wayo Dunk. Killing Koreans.
Sauce.
Spelling lie. We're staying a little closer this time. We're just prioing nuking skirmishers.
Activate proc champ.
Okay. Just
10 seconds on mine.
clear bleeds. Wicked Blades, get out. Option, out. We're grouping to the side. Stack. Stack.
Man.
Yeah, kill Goliath. Feels good. Get free link up. Soaks. Care. There might be skirmisher pushed. Just be aware. We're good.
Kill skull.
Clear your bleeds. Clear your bleeds top prio. Get them up. And we're grouping. Wicked Blades, get out. Eruptions, soak. Stack. Blades.
definitely like that positioning a lot better.
Me too.
I don't know. I wasn't as big of a fan of it. People were not good at stacking when we were on that side of the boss.
I think it was partially confusion because I thought that we were only doing that for the first skirmisher phase, so I kept moving back to where we were supposed, or I thought we were supposed to be.
Yeah,
so that was not with it.
ProgChamp, we literally just didn't kill a Goliath at all. It had 3 stacks and it just KO'd 2 people when it jumped on them. Like the Goliath was just up for an eternity.
Was it the first or the second Goliath?
The second Goliath.
So in a pinch, I can take 3 stone fists. They just hurt like a bitch.
I'd definitely like to try that positioning a few more times and just make sure everybody actually understands where the stack point is and which way is left and which way is right.
I also think if we're gonna curve like that, the same way that we do on council, stacking needs to be on a point rather than a line. I think if we try to curve on a line, it's gonna cause a lot of problems. I ran into the same issue, kind of being right behind Spark as he was like making his curve, and I had to just zoom up to where he was because his radius is gonna be shorter than mine is.
I think if we're getting blown back when that happens, we can't do the curve. Like we have to just get blown.
I'm down for that strat.
But also I think our stacking during that phase, whatever our position is, needs to be better. It's like always been clumpy.
So are we doing something different than the max video where we cleave off final Goliath and cleave off of it, or you doing the fun off skirmishers and then cleave off the whatever priority it is?
We just had literally 0 damage on the Goliath for a little bit there. I don't know. We've been emphasizing that the skirmishers are the priority in that phase.
I mean, I think the issue at that point and so far is just not enough damage in general. So it's like not really a
Everyone's
priority.
ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wicked Blades. Wickeds, get out.
Wait, ProgChamp?
Wicked Blades in 2. And missed the spell, nice.
Spelling now.
Definitely want to be standing inside the link if you have a heart rend debuff on you. Get ready to grip revenge.
Meriden.
Meriden dunk.
Desile. Tenenbaum.
Spelling myself.
Tenenbaum. Watch out for sauce.
Just one right behind
Look at
us.
blades. Care.
Got Meriden.
Revenge.
Calling Desire.
Spark.
Revenge up.
Meriden.
Take that. We stop after this. Stop now. You can dunk Artorias. Wicked Blades, and then we soak. We stop. We don't want to push this.
Stopping skull.
It's gonna push anyway.
Nice. Burn the fuck out of it.
We're all dead.
No,
Yeah.
We probably should have just dicked that commando.
Yeah, there is some confusion because
How is there confusion when the
You-
call is stop?
you had said
Literally
to-
no words were said other than stop. Like, can you just tell me how that's confusing?
you told us to stop after the commando after the previous one had died, so we assumed it was the commando we were targeting, and then we were set to stop at like 40%.
All right, fair enough. All right, I thought it was pretty clear. There's no rush there.
Also, there shouldn't be people who doesn't have bleed stacks in the first set of the soak because that'll stun you. I've seen several people who don't have bleeds go into the first soak and get stunned, and when we run into these scenarios where one of the commandos has the shield, we don't have enough DPS who are freed up to do damage to burst, so
Yeah, if you don't have a bleed, I agree. Getting stunned is definitely not needed.
It doesn't
Like-
do massive damage unless it does do damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's alright. Get ready to clear your bleeds.
Innervate proc champ.
Clear your bleeds. D here. Job. Wickeds. Sauce. Care.
Spelling now.
Sauce again. You can get him up. Get ready to grip pillow.
Leo. Artorias. Koreans. Frog Jam.
I'm just spelling Spark.
Spelling Meriden.
We're
Meriden.
not AoEing, we're just single targeting. We're chilling.
Meriden will need to use defensive.
Meriden's dunking. I'm just spelling Freelink.
Got revenge.
Leo. We're stopping after this one.
Correct.
You can dunk.
Dunk right away. Get ready to soak. Killing one more. Skull. I'm just spelling Freelink.
Spelling Metro.
Watch out for sauce.
Move.
Move. And we dunk. Oh fuck, I just spelled you. I didn't realize you had it. I was lucky. Fine.
Wait, proc champ.
Clear your blades. Wickeds, get out. Stack.
Land.
That's where we probably would want Shawl a little bit closer to the middle. Eruptions. Clear your blades. Soak. Help soak. Stacks. It's gonna be scuffed a little bit, but it's doable. Goliath.
Live.
Yeah, we can get revenge up. Soak. It's gonna be a crystallized, then we stack. Never mind, it's stack first. I apologize. Apparently he does abilities in different orders. Clear blades. Stacking this.
Land.
Okay.
My bad.
We're near. We're in the intermission. So. Okay. That's better. Slightly. Yeah, the fight was over. I was just calling it out.
The wind always pushes the same direction off, right?
Yes.
So like if we line up to go left like we have been, you have to go up against the wind sometimes.
If necessary, if it's going to cause us to just run to the right. Better to not die than running against the wind.
Well, I mean, if we go back to it just putting it in the middle, we don't have to worry about that.
I mean, we were really close to having the skirmishers down before it went out, but it went over a little bit, and I think that messed up our positioning and caused problems.
I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I kind of like just being behind the boss. Having a line. The line gives room for error.
We can go back to that.
Definitely does.
The alternative is better optimized, and as soon as you make an error, you die.
I mean, isn't that like the thesis statement of Mythic Rating? Optimized to the point where if you make an error, you die.
Yeah, but this fight doesn't require you to be optimized to that point to win.
They were doing the dark recital where it made a U-turn, and the melee can still DPS the boss. Well, the range was just still DPSing and doing the long range. Because I saw him just going and spin kick while doing fucking what's it called?
Yeah, our melee are. Some of them
like
are
we're cucking the melee because we're like going like weird, like we're heading straight to square. Sometimes, without the wind blowing us.
I think, I know for me, I just got used to running straight to the right when we do that, so my brain is not totally adjusted to the curved angle.
I saw a paladin with me all the way in the back. I'm like, oh damn.
People are like choosing. No, they're choosing to be all the way in the back though. Like your upheaval does not impact how they curve on the boss. It doesn't work like recital where they have to be a partner of someone.
The new positioning did make us 20% ahead on the first Goliath. So if we undo that, we might be undoing 20% on that Goliath.
I don't think it was strictly positioning doing that.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, we got through the skirmishers faster.
Yeah, we're also having a miscommunication on how far where the boss is as well. We're still moving to the center on the first set of skirms.
Let's wipe it and redo it.
I think that might have been me. That's my bad.
No, that was definitely me.
All the melee got hit by that.
Yeah, I was too close to Saya. Or sorry,
I'm
Nizala.
Spartacus.
No, it was me.
I cleaved it.
Cleave the right.
I was on the right side of the boss, right?
Yeah, I literally just said the wrong name. I'm tired.
Found it.
Do the marks for Wicked Blade, like, is one consistently the first one, or does it swap around?
It just gives you a mark.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna
over
be
here-
honest, I just double tapped Ghost Wolf 3 times, and I just tilted off the face of the earth and stood there.
Did your dryer door give you a concussion, Lex?
Might have.
Were you playing Enhanced or Elemental?
saw that happening and tried to drop a feather on you, but you were in the middle of melee, and so somebody else picked it up, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can do one more.
I think this fight is giving us concussions.
Don't forget,
better than
Lex,
council.
concussions are like your therapist. You're not supposed to sleep with them.
Let's do it.
Who has her last day of physical therapy tomorrow?
No.
That you know of. Hasn't this happened once before?
It did, but trust me, my shoulder's good.
No.
You're gonna have to prove it to her.
Oh, trust me, I will.
I'll destroy it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wicked Blade in 5.
Innovate proc champ.
Wicked's in a few.
We're gonna lose people.
Bad vibe.
No, I mean that's why I linked.
Wickeds.
Spelling now.
Gonna need personal. We have.
I got T-Bow up.
Nice. Yeah, I see it.
Sauce.
Wickeds, get out.
Metrium.
Security grip pillow.
About to go on a double shot.
All right, one more. Let's go.
We're
think
done.
After the first two gargoyles, we need to switch to single target, so that never happens.
What happened was one of the commandos was on the boss for the entire time, and then it just like came in at the end.
If we have to pug people, we're getting this tonight.
Oh shit, do I need to come back?
Still made good progress though, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Got to the second intermission a few times. With a lot of people dead, but we still got there.
Yeah, that was progress anyway, slice it.
So how much of the raid was fried?
I wasn't.
I don't partake in those activities. Slamson, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know, man. I would like to do a dungeon, so I don't have to wait until Monday.
Oh dang, man. I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Oh.
What'd you get out of your sweet cash?
Just another ring.
Nice. I got the same gloves that I got out of my last.
That's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Probably be back Thursday to continue our miserable prog on SLG. But see you then.